Yes, let me say a word about Gavin. Gavin is someone who gets things done. Think of his record in the last 5 years. £20 million for the A&E here in Croydon. Gavin gets it. Making sure we change the law so that it's illegal to drive under the influence of drugs. Gavin gets it. Making sure we get money for Croydon after the riots and regeneration. Gavin gets it. I've never seen anyone more proud to represent his hometown in Parliament. You grew up here, you went to school here, you love it here, and your enthusiasm comes across in everything you do. So please, send Gavin back to Parliament for another 5 years. Now, we're in London, one of the greatest cities on earth. And let me tell you one of the greatest facts from the last 5 years, something I'm so proud of. The one thing I hope you remember when you're standing in that polling booth or filling in your postal ballot, even now or in 2 weeks' time. The fact is this: 500,000 jobs created in this city since 2010. That is more than the whole of Scandinavia put together. That is 500,000 more people going home, telling their mother, their partner, their mates that they've got that job. They're deciding how to spend that new pay packet, knowing that they won't be stuck at home. They'll be out there working hard and bringing home a wage. And you know why this matters so much? It comes back to this word, opportunity. The word is why I'm a Conservative. It's why I'm here. I want this to be an opportunity country, where no matter who you are or where you're from, whether you're black, white, Asian or mixed race, whether you're from the inner city or the rural heartlands, I want to know you can make the most of your talents. And today I want to talk about opportunity in its broadest sense. When I think of all the things that make me proud to be British, I think of the armed forces I've seen keep us safe overseas, the nurses and doctors looking after us at home, the entrepreneurs who build something from nothing, the amazing history we have in our country, standing up to Hitler, or our sense of humour, our quirks, our eccentricities. One of the things that makes me the most proud to be British is the fact that we are the most successful multiracial democracy on the planet. One of the defining questions of the 21st century, is how do we live together? Now, I'm not saying that we have solved every problem or tackled every prejudice. We haven't. But we've got a good case when we answer that question, how do we live together, of answering it by saying, like us. We're a shining example of a country where multiple identities work. A country where you can be Welsh and Hindu and British, Northern Irish and Jewish and British, where you can wear a kilt and a turban, where you can wear a hijab covered in poppies, where you can support Man United, the Windies and Team GB all at the same time. Of course, I'd rather you supported West Ham. But by and large, this is a country where people of all faiths, all colours, creeds and backgrounds can live together in one place. And during this election campaign, let's take a moment to remember that and to celebrate it. But to be a truly successful multiracial democracy, this isn't just about living together, it's about thriving together. Now, we've got a country where in one generation you can make it to the top. Not in every walk of life, and that's what we should aim for, but you can make it to the top. I look around the cabinet table and I see Sajid Javid. His dad came here from Pakistan 40 years ago as a bus driver, and now his son sits at the top decision-making table in the country. I look around Britain and I see so many others: British Indians, British Iranians, British Ugandan Asians, British Afro-Caribbeans. Not long ago, they or their parents or grandparents might have faced unimaginable persecution. Today, their home is Britain, and they're excelling. Now, as I've said, I'm not saying we have solved all the problems. Yes, there are people sitting around the cabinet table, but I want to see them in our courts. I want to see them in our police force. I want to see them in our army. I want to see them in the Navy. I want to see them at the top of every profession. We've shown we can do it, and that is what we need to do in the future. So I want more people to reach the top, and that starts with education. You may have heard me going on about free schools and academies and wonder, what does that jargon actually mean? Well, it's simple. It means a better chance for children in urban areas like this.
So we'll just leave the Prime Minister there. We'll